Hey guys, Jacob here. This is another 1.8.3 build video for the Division. This is going to be going over my Nomad Shadow build. As you guys can see, I'm running 3-piece Nomad with 2-piece Banshee, and I'm running the LVOA, the House, and the Sawed-Off Shotgun. First, I'll go into the bonuses and go ahead and cover these guys if you don't know them. As you can see, the 2-piece Banshee gives you 10% of damage to targets out of cover, and the Nomad gives you the health on kill, the constant small amount of healing, and it gives you the proc. And that's only one proc, not like the classified where you get the multiple procs. Now I'll show you guys why I'm using the ninja bag. If you guys do not know, this gives you basically a bonus, so you can unlock, as you can see, it's 4-piece or 3-piece, but you get the 4-piece bonus because of the backpack. If you don't have one, I recommend getting one because it's probably one of the best exotics in the game, so you guys can make your hybrids and have a decent build in the DZ if you don't have classified sets. Now I'll go into the weapons first. The primary is actually the House, but these are swapped. Deadly Vicious Card Counter House, 22.4 base damage, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, headshot damage on the scope, extended mag, crit chance, magazine size, rate of fire, small grip with crit hit damage, stability, optimal range, crit hit damage, crit hit chance, and headshot damage on the loud vent break. The LVOA that has sustained, self-preserved, and predatory, and has 18.7 base damage. The mods on this are a holographic sight with crit chance, crit damage, optimal range, extended mag with crit chance, rate of fire, magazine size, small grip with 90% crit damage, stability, optimal range, FTE with crit damage, crit chance, and headshot damage. Those are for those guns. The sawed-off shotgun is there just for determined. If you smack a player on the ground to get your reduce all skill cooldowns, and you get your signature skill back quicker. The chest piece has 2 stamina health mods on it and is rolled for stamina, health, ammo capacity, and firearms. Mass is rolled for firearms, crit chance, burn has a stamina health mod. Knee pads roll for crit damage, blind, bleed, increased kill XP, stamina, and has a stamina health mod with a pulse crit damage mod. The ninja bag rolled for firearms, crit damage, burn, firearms health mod, pulse crit damage mods. The gloves roll for crit chance, crit damage, SMG, firearms. Knee pads roll for all around, crit chance, and has a pulse crit hit damage mod. And that's it for the gear. That's also it for the weapons, but I will show you guys the character sheet. 56% chance. 130% crit damage, which 130 and 56 are pretty good. You could throw responsive on and have a little bit less, and you'll be hitting targets 10% harder, but I decided to use this since you have the proc, and you can kind of face tank just a little bit and be able to shred people a little bit quicker. Now the abilities I will show you guys is the pulse. That's mostly for the crit damage. The stability is, the booster shot is mostly for the damage, and so is the pulse. So you can use these together and get your 14% crit damage, and also the booster gives you a damage buff as well, that way you hit targets a little bit harder. Immune Station also, which isn't equipped, but you could use this if someone is using Pred Bleed. The talents are Adrenaline for the Pred Bleed, that way when you get 7 seconds immunity, use Critical Save, use a medkit during low health to increase damage resistance by 20% for 10 seconds. Combat Medic, use a medkit in your allies to heal your group members and proxies within 20 meters by 40%. Strike Back, reach low health to reduce active skill cooldowns by 20%, and that's really about it for the talents. One thing I will show you guys now, which you probably don't really care, I'll get into this gun right here. You see it is not loading for some reason. Sorry about that. There, it should load now. Once you click on it, jeez. There we go. 27% chance, 100 damage, and that's just for that gun. This gun's really not important. But one thing I'm also going to show you guys why I'm using this right here is the 26% health on kill. That's from when you smack someone, you get the 26% crit 26% health on kill, and when you do that, it comes right back to you for using sustained and predatory. Also, that counts, so you're getting health from that. Also, that's I'm pretty sure counting sustained since it's on the weapon. You get your health on kill. And now I'll go into the survivability. 296,000 health. That's very, very low. 445,000 toughness. I would recommend using this in a team. Don't use it solo unless you're in skirmish. That's what I use it in. You guys will see the gameplay in a little bit. But I would not use this in the DZ unless you have a team, or if you just feeling like screw it and just run in there, I guess you can use it since you do have the proc. But this build also can be used if you're new to the game. You don't have to have the classified sets, or if you have the classified sets so you don't have a full set and you're missing these ones. This build is actually pretty decent since you still get the 1 proc. You don't get the overheal, but you get the constant healing, and you're also getting a little bit of damage. And if you have a house, that works with it. If you don't have a house, you could use something like the lightweight. That works pretty well too, or you could use something like the MP7, which isn't that bad. It's still a pretty decent SMG in the game. That's really about it for the build, guys. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next one, and here is the gameplay.
The apocalypse.